The Air Zoo celebrates American accomplishments in innovation, exploration, and adventure every single day. So you know the Independence Day party will be a special one. There are new exhibits, an important unveiling, exclusive souvenirs, and plenty of patriotic fun. Troy Thrashe is the president and CEO back, and he brought all kinds of fun things for us today. Troy, thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me back.
Always, always. All right, let's talk about this big celebration on Saturday, all of the fun things that are happening.
Yes, of course, July 4th, America's 250th. I was thinking the other day that when thinking about the history of flight, that encompasses almost half of those 250 years.
Wow.
So, you know, the Wrights were flying in 1903, so almost 125 years ago. So the Air Zoo celebrates, and we bring that history to life every day, and now we're finding even new opportunities to do that on Saturday. So first of all, hopefully the weather holds up, because we are going to be having a fantastic picnic with the planes on Saturday. We invite families to come and bring some picnicky things and just enjoy themselves outside amongst our airplanes.
Okay.
We're going to be having lawn games. We're going to be books to check out, and we're going to be doing a scavenger hunt. And for anyone who completes the scavenger hunt, we've got a neat little goodie basket in here to take home. And one of the really cool things is these prismatic glasses. So try these things on.
They are so cool.
So you could see how it breaks light into its different colors. These are really cool anywhere, but especially the night of July 4th. If you're going to see some fireworks, come over and get these glasses, because it just brings a whole new dimension to seeing a fireworks show.
I am here for that. I love that so much. Okay. And you also, I mean, you've had this one project going on for many years, this one-of-a-kind, only plane that exists, pulled from the bottom of Lake Michigan, this restoration project. People are going to be able to check that out.
Yes, so we are finishing, it is about a 6-year restoration of an SBD-1 dive bomber on the bottom of Lake Michigan, like you said, for 51 years. 57 of these were built. This is the only one left in the world. We're going to be finishing the project the rest of the summer. Folks can come, and there it is. There's the before picture right there. I actually brought in just a few pieces here to see what this looks like. And if you can just kind of take a look here, how being on the bottom of the lake for 51 years, you can see there's a lot of rust and oxidation and breakage. But we ultimately take pieces like this from, and here's a rudder pedal right here. You can see how damaged it is. So that's kind of the before.
Wow.
And there's the after. And so this aircraft has been restored to its former glory as if it is just coming off the assembly line back in the early 40s. And it's on our exhibit floor. We invite everyone to come check it out.
Okay, perfect. And we're also talking about the Kitty Hawk.
Yes, we are opening a new exhibit, in fact, the 48 years of the USS Kitty Hawk aircraft carrier. So we're excited. We already have a 60,600-pound anchor sitting out in front of the Air Zoo from the Kitty Hawk.
Okay.
And we had the Kitty Hawk Veterans Association come. They were so excited. They donated all sorts of artifacts to build an internal permanent display. So we've got some artifacts here from the ship's original Chelsea clock to a program from the commissioning ceremony back in 1961. And I have to give you
this is
chance to hold this. So that, that is
heavy.
Pretty dense steel. So that is from the flight deck of the Kitty Hawk. And when you think about tens of thousands of pounds of aircraft constantly landing and pounding, you understand how solid that deck needs to be. So we're really excited to have that. We've got several large pieces of the hangar deck that when people come to the exhibit, they're going to be able to stand on the real hangar deck of the aircraft carrier. So it's going to be a permanent exhibit that we're opening this weekend. Can't wait.
That's wonderful. And that's in addition to all the other exhibits that you have going right now, right?
Indeed. With over 100 aircraft and spacecraft, we have marked several that we really think were significant to that first 250 years, whether it's some World War II aircraft, Navy jets. In fact, we also have an F-1 engine from a Saturn V rocket that took people to the moon. We have our own moon rock, a piece of olivine basalt from Apollo 15. So really great stuff for people to check out every day.
Out of this world, isn't it? I love it so much. Okay, anything else that we need to know about Saturday?
No, rain or shine, it is going to be an amazing celebration at the Air Zoo. Come see all the Air Zoo has to offer, because not only do we continue to celebrate history at the Air Zoo, we invite our community to come in and make history at the Air Zoo, and we're going to be doing that Saturday again.
I love that so much, Troy. You are always a joy. Thank you so much for coming. We love that.
Thank you.
So there you go. You want to celebrate how far we've come, take a look at history and make history in the process, head to the Air Zoo. airzoo.org for all the details and your tickets.